Hi guys, glad you're back. Well, we are going to make a chain of cereal in heart shapes and put them out for the birds to eat. So, I've got stuff like Froot Loops, any kind of loopy cereal. I've got a whole bowl full of it right here. And I also have some Cheerios. And that's what we're going to use to string our heart chain together. And I have a bunch of pipe cleaners here. So I can keep on going all day probably. But I'll just show you how to do it. And then we'll put a chain together and we'll see how it goes. So here's one I made ahead of time. And it looks like a heart. And it's all strung with Cheerios or Froot Loops. And the birds are going to love it. So we're going to make a whole bunch more shapes like this in a chain pattern so we can string them across a tree. So let's get started. I'm going to start with one pipe cleaner, just like this. And I'm going to find its half. We're going to make this into a heart, and then we're going to tear it apart and string on the Froot Loops. So I'm going to hold the two ends together. We're going to make a heart shape. And then on the loopy end, I'm going to pinch it so it looks like a point. Like that. Oops. Like that. See the point? That's going to be the bottom of our heart shape. Okay. So now the two ends at the top are going to be the loopy ends of the heart shape, but we got to put some Cheerios or Froot Loops on there so that the birds can eat it. So let's do that. See how I sort of bent that in because that's going to be holding together in the middle to make the heart shape. So, but before I make that heart shape permanent, I got to put the Froot Loops on it. So I love Froot Loops because they're pretty colorful. So I'm just going to string them on to the pipe cleaner down to the point. And you can pick out any kind of pattern that you want to create by stringing on your cereal. So I got 2 oranges and maybe 2 blues, but you can create your own pattern as you're stringing, or you can just do random. Sometimes that's fun too. I am creating 2 colors of each Froot Loop, 2 of each color of Froot Loop just to make a pattern. And on this one, I sort of did rainbow, but let's see what we can do. So I just string in some Froot Loops here, or it could be Cheerios. Ooh, I want some red ones. There we go. Red, red, red. I need to find 2 red. Whenever I do something with food, I just kind of want to eat it instead. That's always the way it goes. And Froot Loops smell so fruity. Some of those cereals really are. Oh, I don't have any purple on here yet. So I'm stringing it all along one side, 2 purples. And I'm getting up to the middle. Let's see, 2 purples, 2 greens, 2 yellows. Did I miss something? Nope, I got them all. So I'm going to start again. 2 oranges. I'm just creating a pattern, but you can create any pattern you want. Whatever you think it looks good. And the birds will really love this. You know what? And I also found out that squirrels kind of love things like this too. So you might spend a lot of time making a heart out of it and the squirrel could chomp it in one bite. Anyway, so I'm getting there. I'm coming around the bend. And when I get to about that far at the end, I'm going to stop because I need some space on my pipe cleaner so I can wrap it together. So I'm almost done with one side. Yep. So there I got a little bit on the end here that I'm going to wrap around this end when I'm done. So now I'm going to work on this side down to the point. And I'm going to do 2 green. 2 green. And some blue. How you guys doing? Are you guys stringing? I am stringing Froot Loops. Whoa, that one is coming around. Oh, I need another. Ooh, I love green and blue together. That's pretty cool looking. I really like that. Oh, I need some yellow now. This is kind of boingy when I try to hold it and string the Froot Loops. It kind of boings, Goes doing. That's the way it goes. Ooh, wait. I need orange. I'm getting there. Orange. Or oh, that one was stuck to the blue one. Oh, I keep dropping it. Okay. There's one for the floor. Okay. Ooh, more green again. I do like green. Green reminds me of spring. Oh, you know what? February is actually National Bird Feeding Month. So I think they designated February Bird Feeding Month is because it's one of the last winter months right before spring comes. And that's when sometimes the natural food supplies of the animals start to run a little bit low and they get a little hungry. So it's always a good time to really feed birds and other wildlife, well, mostly birds, but squirrels in February. Okay, so I need maybe, oh no, I need maybe about two or three more on this end. I'm almost there. There's an orange one. And double blue, that should do it. I have two blue Froot Loops that got stuck together. What? It won't go on. Come on. All right. Oh, that one's stuck. It won't go on. So I'll just do another blue one with a bigger hole. Okay, so there you have it. So that's what you got so far. So now you're going to take the ends and we're going to make a heart out of it. But first we're going to twist those ends around each other. Bend it around, 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 bend it around. Okay, so, oops, it doesn't look like a heart. So how am I going to make it look like a heart again? See where I bend it around? I'm going to push that down, push that down, push that down, and pinch it into a heart shape. There we go. There's our first heart. Okay, so now how do we make this into a chain? Well, you get out another color of pipe cleaner that you want. This one was red, this one's gonna be pink. And again, you find the middle, pinch it so it's a point, like that. And there's the bottom of the heart. So we have to link it into the heart that you just made. So you stick that into the heart you just made, just like that, and it's going to fall down to the bottom of your heart. And so then you kind of bend it around so that you have a sort of like a heart, beginning of a heart shape again. And then the same thing, you start filling it with more Froot Loops. So I'm going to use some Cheerios too, just for variety. Honey Nut Cheerios is what I got. And whoops, they're stuck together. So I am going to stick some Cheerios on one side, and then a Froot Loop, and then a Cheerio, whoa, and then a big fat Froot Loop. Froot Loops are a little bit fatter than Cheerios, I think. Oh, I need a red one. And so I'm building my side again. See how they're strung together? Loop to loop to loop to loop to loop. I think I'm going to do a rainbow pattern this time. I got red, orange, yellow, oops, yellow, whoa, yellow, green. This would be like looking at a rainbow. Green and blue and purple. Okay, so I'm going to repeat that pattern. Purple. So I got red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and it's just right, purple. So that side is all filled. So I got one arm filled, rainbow, rainbow, rainbow. And so now I'm going to do the second arm of the heart. Whoa, you know what? If you have trouble of your Cheerios falling off as you're trying to string one side to the other, you can bend it down just a little bit temporarily. Then it won't like just slide right off while you're working on this other side. That's just a little tip. So I want to put some more Honey Nut Cheerios on here. There, I put some more Cheerios on the bottom just because I had a pattern going. And then I'm going to do the same thing because it worked really good. And then I love to look at the rainbow. So we're going to do, oh, I'm almost out of red Froot Loops. Holy cow. Red, orange, yellow, green, and blue. Can't hang on to the blues. Blue and purple. Then I'll start the pattern all over again if I can find a red. There we go. Red, orange, yellow, red, orange, yellow, green, yeah, and blue, and time for one more purple. Okay, so I did it. I'm full up with my other heart, and so now remember we have to bend those pipe cleaners around themselves. Flip it around and twist it around so it's gonna make it into, it kind of doesn't look like a heart for a little while you're bending the pipe cleaners together, but it will. We're gonna push it down. There we go. So there's one heart. Let's make this one into a heart by pushing that middle where you connected them together. There we go. There, check it out, 2 hearts. So we have the beginning of a chain, 1 heart to the next heart. So I'm gonna do another pipe cleaner, ta-da, and bend it in the middle. So there's the point, the bottom of my heart. And then there's my heart chain, and I'm gonna stick it into the loop down to the bottom and bend these in towards the center slightly so it starts to look like a heart. Okay, all right. So now you can just string some more. And I think I'm gonna do random this time. Whichever, I'm gonna stick my hand in my bowl and just whichever Froot Loop or Cheerio happens to be right where my hand lands, that's the one I'm gonna put on my pipe cleaner. This is just random. See what that looks like. So I did some other patterns for 2 and 2, and now I'm just gonna do random because I was kind of running out of red. So if I started doing a pattern that involved red, I might have to stop because all of my red ones are gone. I think I was eating Froot Loops earlier in the day when I was putting this together. You know what? That crazy one that's supposed to be purple looks brown. That one didn't get colored. That's funny. Oh well. Anyway, so here we go. More. Oh, here's a double green. I'm going to put that double green on there. And the blue, and oh, I love orange. I think I like to eat orange and red the best when I eat them. And I'm almost to the end. Yep, one more. Ooh, here's a little baby green one. There's the littlest Froot Loop I've ever seen. There we go. Okay, that's perfect for right there. Okay, so I got one more side again. So I'm gonna fill up this side. Random colors. I like random colors. And ooh, I have 2 blues. You do 2 blues in a row and an orange. I really like it when I see blue and green together, don't you? That's awesome. Oop, I did find a red one. And I got a bunch of oranges in here. I hope the birds are really going to like this. I think they will. I have bird feeders outside my den window, and when I'm doing work, sometimes I can't think of what to do next, so I stop my work and I watch the birds, and it really is kind of fun. I have woodpeckers, and I have chickadees, and I have nuthatches, and what else have I seen out there? Let me think. In the summer, I see hummingbirds because I feed them too. Okay, so one more string, one more Froot Loop on my string. I ended with a green both times. So now here I go. I'm gonna wrap my ends together, wrap and twist it around. There we go. Twist, 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 wrap, wrap, wrap. And okay, now to make the heart. Okay, there we go. All right. I'll show you how to put your chain on a string so that you could hang it from your tree. So if you can always come back and add more hearts anytime you want, but sometimes you like to tie it to a tree so it'll string right across the whole tree branch. So I'm gonna take some string and I'm gonna do a loop. I'm gonna cut about 1 foot, I think. And this will help you to be able to hang your chain. And it's real easy. It's kind of like the same thing you did with the pipe cleaner. You just put it through the loop of the heart and you hold it to the ends like this. And you make a big loop so you can loop it over a tree branch or something. And you do a knot right on the end. And there you go. Now you could loop that over a tree branch and have your hearts hanging down. Ta-da! Pretty good? All right. So you could even do a pattern, which I was going to do. I'll explain it, but I'm not going to do it on camera. You could even do a pattern of Froot Loop heart and then make one all totally out of Cheerios. Just all Cheerios forever and ever on the whole thing. No colored ones at all, just the Cheerios ones. And then when you get all the Cheerio ones together, then you could do Froot Loop heart, Cheerio heart, Froot Loop heart, Cheerio heart. So you can keep working on it and make it as big as you want. So I think because you guys only want to make 3 hearts, and I'm running out of red Froot Loops, I think we'll stop for now. And I showed you how to hang it on a tree. So have fun. I think that's all for now. And later, if you want to make some more, go for it. And we'll see you again next time.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Something I had never ever seen before. And here's where you get to make a choice. Was it a giant Tyrannosaurus Rex? And I'm just gonna stick some pine cones in my box, and then the fun starts. I just start rolling them around. Air rushing out of the balloon is going to push that balloon up. So let's see what happens. All right, 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. So that's how rockets kind of work. We are going to build 2 different kinds of rockets today.
Cork on as fast as